Okay, so it's 10:15 on a Tuesday. I've had a roller coaster of a day again. Yeah, coming off of being sick, it's been really hard to get back in the rhythm of selling wine again. I hadn't really booked many appointments for this week so far, so trying to book a whole bunch on Monday. And I booked, quite a few, but most of them ended up being next week. And I had to hold off on Friday until today because I had the possibility of getting a modeling job that could have taken me to Sapporo, but I didn't get chosen for it, so I was holding the space open for no reason. Unfortunate. So, anyways, so it was feeling like a pretty rough day this morning. More phone calls and trying to talk to people about wine and trying to make appointments, and some of them were working out and a lot of them weren't, and I was, And on the way to an appointment this afternoon, I stopped at the bank and saw how much I got paid for last month, which, is increasing, is getting better, still not a lot. Still, I have sales. I get paid when the company gets paid, so I have sales that are out there, but because of the terms of payment, people are paying later, and it takes a while, and that's fine. I have money that's still coming. I need to continue more sales so that just piles up, and then it gets going. I can actually make a living. So, anyways, I was still feeling pretty down about that. And earlier this afternoon, between those phone calls of people saying, no, we're full on wine, and we don't need you to come visit, a couple of people saying things like that, They were nice and they were polite, and I still was just, feeling pretty down. It's been a while since I've had that much of, not the conscious thought I can go back to the States, but the, more the feeling, emotional feeling, like I should, not should, but part of me wanted to just give up and go home, go back to Colorado. And it's been a while since I've had that emotional pull to just go home, and I'm sure part of it's the holidays, and part of it's just coming back from being sick. But that was, wasn't feeling good this afternoon. And on top of that, after I went to the bank and checked my accounts, which I'm probably going to zero out this month, actually spend to my limit and have to draw from the States, which, is not a terrible thing, but it just feels uncomfortable. But after that, I got a ticket, moving violation for making a right turn the improper way on a 50cc motorcycle, or a 50cc scooter, because I didn't know what the proper way was. Any street that's wider than 3 lanes, you have to stay all the way to the left. You go and you park your bike in front of the intersection on the other side, and then when the light turns green, you go across. So these 2 police officers told me about this, and they said, it's too bad you didn't know that, and they laughed and they joked with me, and they said, you speak really good Japanese, we're surprised, and they liked my helmet for my scooter, and they were super friendly, and they still gave me a ticket for $30, and I told them, I was like, I really can't afford this right now, this is not a good time. And they're like, oh, that's okay, here you go, it's our job to give you a ticket. Anyways, so I was, on top of that, feeling as good as I was there, having an appointment where someone said, that's a really good price, and it's a really good wine, and I want to order from you. But we can't right now. I'm sick of hearing that. People who say, we're really enthusiastic about your wine, but we won't order any. I've had a couple people who've done that. And those are the most annoying ones. If people just say no, then it's easier to go on to someone else. But someone is encouraging and wants you to come back, but they're still not going to order anything, even though you've been there 3-4 times and they've tasted a whole bunch of your wines. And they're like, this would be good for our menu, but we're not going to order it. That's obnoxious. Anyways, I was going to Kung Fu class after that. Was feeling pretty down. Was, thinking, okay, Kung Fu will either perk me up or I'll just, lose concentration and get completely pummeled. But before I got there, I checked my phone, was going to call someone, and I had a message and an urgent phone call from my agent. Someone was doing a TV commercial tonight, and the guy had to go home earlier than, not earlier than expected. He had to be back by 8, and they thought the shoot was going to go till 7. As you can see, it's almost 10:20 now, and I've taken his place. So, I think he gets paid anyways, but I get paid too, something like that, I don't know. Anyways, it's more work, which is good. I needed something to pick me up, make my day feel a little better. So, to make me feel better on waiting around and 10:20 in a random TV studio in Osaka. Yeah. So that's it for now. I think I look a little tired, but thankfully, this is a commercial for 3D glasses, and I'll get to wear them the entire time. You won't be able to tell how tired I look. Okay, I'm done. Have a good night.